Hey faithful fam, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Faithfully Asia, and I'm back with another video. Today's video is sponsored by Premium Lace Wig, and I'm going to show you the little things that come in your package. I was a little surprised to see the comb without a plastic, but I guess you do buy that like that in the beauty supply store. And here's the wig that I'm going to be reviewing today, guys. So it's a 16-inch deep curly unit. It has a 13x6 parting space, and it has an elastic band, but unfortunately you're gonna have to sew that in. But once I get to the price of this unit, you're gonna see that all of this is definitely bang for your buck. Now, these units do not come bleached, so I did go ahead and bleach that off camera. And now that I'm done bleaching those knots, I am ready to style her. And you're going to see that this unit was so easy to install. So I'm going to just create a side part because y'all already know that's what I do. And I'm going to add some of my curling products. This is that Activate Me. I think it's Curl Activate Me. I don't know what it's called. Whatever it's called, it's going to be linked in the description box. I like to add this to my curly products. It does add a nice curl pattern to the hair. I found that. And then after that, I did go on top of that with some of my mousse. This is the mousse I use all the time. And again, that's going to be linked in the description box as well. So after I put the product on my hair, I wanted to just kind of run it through to make sure it's really saturated throughout the hair. Next, I was just kind of looking at the ends of the unit, and I feel like they were a little straggly. So I took the unit off, and since I had it off, I just went ahead and decided to pluck the knots a little bit. So you guys can see what it looked like before I plucked the knots. Just rewind it if you want. And then you're going to see what it looks like after I plucked the knots. But after I plucked the knots, I did go over the parting space with my root touch-up just to cover any overbleached knots that may have occurred and just to make the parting space look a little bit more seamless. Last, I decided to go ahead and cut the scraggly ends that was on this unit off. I didn't cut too much, probably about an inch. This one is a 14-inch, and it could have stand to go a little bit shorter in my opinion. When I was done with that, I just added some of my concealer powder to the parting space, and now it's time for me to install this unit. So first I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the lace. You guys know the drill. Use zigzag motions to prevent a straight line across the forehead. That helps the lace blend a little bit better and melt a lot more with your skin, so it doesn't have that straight identifiable line. As you can see, after I'm done, I'm ready to go ahead and install. I'm going to do a simple install with this one. I'm going to use my Even New York hairspray, and I'm just applying a nice thin layer across the hairline, and I'm going over it with my blow dryer just to get the hairspray to get a little tacky. Once the hair is a bit tacky, you just want to go ahead and lay that lace down, and I'm just pushing it in gently using my nails to get the lace to melt in with the skin. Now it's time to tie that bad boy up. I'm going to tie it down, and I like to use a little bit of pressure just to get that to really melt, and I leave that on for about 10-15 minutes. Take that off, and then I'm just going to go back on top of that lace using my same concealer. And then now that I'm done with the install, I decided to add the remainder of the foundation to my forehead just to get everything to blend right in. And last, I am going to go with that same foundation powder, and I'm going to add that to the parting space. Now this hair still was a little bit wet, so I did go with my diffuser and I used that on the hair just to puff those curls up and to get it to dry. And when it dries, you can see that the hair does shrink because it is deep curly hair. As I mentioned, I do feel like I could have cut a little bit more of those ends off just to make it a little bit shorter. but she is looking really good to me. And I'm like really like surprised, like, wait, am I done? I'm just not used to being done doing my install so quickly. So I did go back and I did cut a little bit more of those ends off, just the long scraggly pieces that I feel like was hanging out. Then I decided to go over with my flat iron just to kind of lay those roots down a little bit. And I did start teasing the hair a bit using my hand just to get it to give more of a fuller look. But that is pretty much all I need to do for this unit. This was a very simple install, and what I love even more than a simple install is a premium priced unit. And when I say premium, I don't mean expensive. I mean, this is one that your girls want, okay? It's summertime. You guys all know short curly hair is definitely giving summer vibes. And let me give you the price on this unit. So this particular unit, as I mentioned, is the 16-inch, and this 16-inch unit is only, guys, it's only $110. I love the fact that it's very affordable, and this is human hair, and it's a 13x6 frontal. Like, in my opinion, you cannot go wrong with that. Now, I was getting really hyped because I was like, dang, okay, I didn't even need a 16-inch. I really could have went with a 12-inch, and a 12-inch is even cheaper. But then I realized that they do have a shipping cost. You know, they always try to get us with that shipping cost. So it does have a $25 shipping cost. So I don't want y'all to get no type of shock when y'all go to check out and y'all like, wait, I thought it was cheaper. But yeah, it is a $25 shipping cost. But I still think that's a pretty affordable price and a perfect time to re-up on your summer collection. So dolls, if you are interested in purchasing this unit, as always, I'm going to have everything linked in the description box down below. But of course, before we get out of here, I'm going to need y'all to help me name this unit. What do you think we should call her? Go ahead and leave your name suggestions in the comment section down below. And I did pick a name for the unit I reviewed last week. The new name, as well as the person who submitted the name, will be listed across the screen. So dolls, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not part of the Faithful fam, hit that subscribe button on your way out. And until next time, you guys stay blessed. And God willing, I'll see you in my next video. Take care now.